everybody doing tonight? You doing all right? Yeah, you sure? You're partying? You're drinking? Oh, that's good. How about you, baby? You having a good time? Put it in your blog. Put it in your blog. I'll read it tomorrow. So I'm shopping at one of Houston's 50,000 fucking Walmarts. And I'm looking at the feminine products. Not that I got a problem in that area. I'm checking out all the scented douches. Trying to decide what flavor I want my little flower to smell like. I see mango kiwi, orange blossom, lily of the valley. Shit, at this point, vinegar and water sounds absolutely barbaric. After a few minutes of staring at this garden of delights, little sales chickie comes waddling up and says, "Can I help you, ma'am?" You know, they say that like it's a weapon. Ma'am. They can't kid me, I know what it means. It means old bat. She's staring at me like she wants me to drop dead so she can get back to reading In Touch magazine and straighten up the Tic Tacs. Like, sure, baby, you can help me. What's your pussy smell like? Excuse me? I've got so many choices here, I can't make my mind up. Well, that's a decision you'll have to make on your own, ma'am. She waddles back down the aisle. She uses crabapple. Or maybe she's just too fucking stupid to use a scented douche. Anyhow, after a few minutes I decided I landed on Ocean Breeze. Doesn't that sound beautiful? Ocean Breeze. But a few hours later, I think it must have expired because Ocean Breeze smelled more like low tide. Complete with dead fish, medical waste, plenty of sea foam. But you know what really turned me off the product? The seagulls circling around my butt. Got any fat fucks out there tonight? Oh, I'm sorry, excuse me. Horizontally gifted. Yeah, you're real gifted, pal. Don't get me wrong, I used to be fat myself. I once weighed about 180 pounds. Are you kidding me on this frame? Looked like a glazed ham propped up on a pair of toothpicks. My ass was so big, all I could attract were black guys with gold teeth. Kids would hang around behind me for the shade. Kids asked me, "How'd you lose the weight, Kris?" Well, I had a special diet, fresh tropical fruits, dark green tea, and pure crystal meth. Damn, that green tea was effective. But the meth was a little hard on the nose. I'm old school, we used to snort that shit. Just to make it feel better, I would do a little line of Comet Cleanser, just for the soothing gentleness. My nose would bleed so bad I had to keep a pack of Light Day tampons handy so people wouldn't think I was growing a red mustache. Anybody here from Houston? Yeah, no shit, what a shock. Houston's a lot like having an 18-year-old go down on you. At first you're like really excited about it. And pretty soon you realize they haven't got a clue what they're doing. I'm not saying Houston's one big screwed up mess. Okay, yeah, I am. I've seen better civic planning at a cockfight. If you don't drown in the fucking humidity, you choke on the goddamn social apathy. Here it is, Space City, USA in the 21st century. What's the biggest social event of the year? The rodeo. But you know the good thing about the rodeo is the midway. Because where else can you watch a drunk cowboy spend $40 trying to get a $2 stuffed animal? Speaking of stuffed animals, I just got back from Fort Worth from a family reunion. You ever been to one of these living nightmares? Jesus Christ. My family can't seem to get along for more than an hour without a fight breaking out. They look like a bunch of fat drooling idiots all competing for the title of King of the Morons. But our family's like everybody's. We got a few secrets. There's a good reason nobody lets Uncle Ted watch the kids. I'm not saying the guy's a pedophile, but he's had his lips wrapped around more small pipe than a crack whore. This guy's had his fingers in more tiny pies than Little Debbie. What a fucked up family I got. My little sister, she's a horrible little troll. I mean, I love her and everything. She's so short and squat, she trips over her own tampon string. She doesn't like me because I got a little bit of a wild past. I'm not saying I've been around the block a few times, but I know the neighborhood pretty well. Not everybody in my family's so ambitious. I got an Aunt Agnes. This old bat has a shameless appetite for young boys that would make a priest blush. Yeah, technically they're young men, but just barely. She lures these kids over with, promises of cash to mow her yard, clean out the pool. Next thing they know, they're humping her wrinkled old ass like a greyhound on a Shar-Pei. She says it's her civic duty to deflower these young bucks. I go, yeah, but nobody wants their first ride to be in a beat-up old wreck with a rotten paint job. She says, well, they may not come back, but it's a fuck they'll never forget. Yeah, I guess psychological scarring works that way, doesn't it? But my cousin Katie, I don't understand this girl. She's beautiful, long flowing hair, Nice tight little ass, her boobs. Anyhow, she comes over, she asks me if I want to see her new tattoo. I go, sure, kitty. She opens up her blouse and shows me this hideous monstrosity of art sprawled across her breast. Like, looks like a fucking octopus blew up on your tits. What the fuck is that, Katie? It's the band Death Spike. My boyfriend's learning to be an inker and he only charged me $100. Holy shit, I didn't know you could tattoo somebody with a jackhammer. Why'd you have to put it on your tits? What a beautiful moron. But you know, I'm starting to think maybe we ought to keep the mentally retarded out of the tattoo shops. Gotta be some sort of IQ test or something. You know, like Disney World. You gotta be at least this smart to get a tattoo. Okay, cool. So, coincidentally, I went to get a tattoo. I walked into one of these nude parlors. You know, they're all clean and shit. Looks like a dentist office. Up the wall they've got, you must take the test before you get a tattoo. Well, what the fuck's this about? Because, lady, we're trying to prevent people from making lifelong bad decisions. Okay, such as? Well, like getting a dragon sprawled across your face. Oh, okay, well, I'm pretty smart, chickie. Give me the test. I can take it. I'm filling it out and going, okay, number 5. Do you ever want to make more than minimum wage? Yeah, you know. I fill it out. I hand it back. Guy sneaks in the back, comes back a few minutes later, says, I'm sorry, ma'am. You're just too stupid to get a tattoo. Fuck, story of my life. I'm Kris Knight. Thanks a lot.
Kris Knight, let her hear it. Yeah. Can you tell I'm wasting time? Have you guys tried the wonderful snacks they have here at the Laff Stop?
They're out.
They're out? I hope you're fucking kidding.